In this video and our YouTube upload this week, we'll be checking in with you to see how you are doing. And Hettie will be bringing some of her expert ideas on how to really look at our well-being and to help other people as well. Just as a quick check-in. Hi! Welcome to our safe space to explore the big issues of life and faith. Today we are checking in with you to see how you are doing.
Yeah, I think it's really important that we ask that question every now and again, but also, especially at the moment, things are changing, all the rules are changing in the country and in specific places, and things are a bit all over the place, so it's important that we check in with each other and see how we're doing.
And we love you guys, you really do feedback loads of stuff to us with our videos and we love hearing from you. We've enjoyed hearing your feedback from last week's video where everyone thinks that I should have cut my dreadlocks off instead of having a pie in the face.
Yeah. But you can guess which
one
he actually did.
Yeah, it's kind of obvious. But you can go watch the video anyway and watch me get pied in the face.
Yeah, real life.
I'm sure you'd love that. Anyway, on with checking in with how we are doing. So this week's rooted question is a bit of a check-in in itself. But our question from our rooted pack of cards from Scripps Union is, what do you do when things get tough?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
Great question.
Really good question. If you have any ideas on things that maybe you do when things get a little bit tricky in life, a little bit tough, then why don't you share some of your thoughts in the comments below this video? That would be really great because then other people can see them and
might help them.
maybe get some ideas. That'd be really great. So that is our question for this week from Rooted. What do you do when things get tough?
So we've got a really important question today that we do need to keep asking each other.
Yes.
Tabz, how are you?
How am I?
You can be honest.
I
know we're we're on.
I'm kind of in the middle. You know, like I'm sort of life's, a bit up and down. I'm a bit uncertain about what's going on in the world, and that tends to get me down a little bit. But I also, I really miss being in school.
Yeah.
Like that's where I've worked for like the last 6 or 7 years. And I just feel like that's where I'm meant to be. And as great as it is making videos, because I really do actually enjoy that quite a lot, a bit of a hobby almost, actually, I miss being in school.
Aww.
How about you?
I'm doing quite well.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
I think I fortunately made some really good decisions at the start of lockdown and put some new positive habits in place. And got back into regularly exercising, even if I run to the horizon. And eating well and doing fun things and phoning my mum every week because that really helps me. You know, things like that.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I'm actually doing quite well because of those things, and it means I'm perhaps able to reach out to other people a little bit more.
That's cool.
You know, because it is important that we think about how we're doing, isn't it? And be honest with how you're doing.
So as we think about being honest and how we're doing, and as we check in, we are going to go through one of Hettie's favourite strategies for thinking about how you're doing, thinking about your well-being, and doing something positive after thinking about that.
Yeah, because when we think about how we're doing, we really, really, really need to think about what we're going to do about it.
We do.
Because otherwise we just stay in that place, don't we?
And so we like to look at traffic lights. And when you stop at a traffic light or go through a traffic light or wait at a traffic light, there's always something that you do depending on what colour it is. And so our feelings and how we feel right now, we like to try and put that to one of the colours on the traffic lights. And so first one, red. What is feeling red like, Hettie?
Well, feeling red is when you've basically got quite intense feelings. So you're really struggling, you're really upset, you're really angry, you're really annoyed. There's something going on that is actually causing you quite a lot of struggle. And so what is most important when you feel red is to speak to someone that you trust.
Yeah.
It's important that we share that with other people so that we can get a bit of support, so we can get some help from people. And especially now, it's great that a lot of people are in school at the moment, because it means that there are positive adults around that you can speak to who are going to be there the next day and the next day for you to chat to. Right. So please do chat to a staff member at school if you feel like you need to do that, or perhaps it's someone at home and you feel really comfortable speaking to them, or perhaps it's someone else. Think about a positive person that you can speak to. But specifically, that's the word, specifically, someone that's had a bit more life experience, that might have experienced some of the things that you've experienced, that kind of thing.
And sometimes actually it's really important to go to a professional as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
And so we've got some organisations, haven't we?
Yeah.
So good to go to.
If you're struggling with your mental health, perhaps you could speak to Young Minds, or if you want to chat to someone at any point, day or night, you can speak to Childline. We recommend for counselling going to Philippi Counselling in Southport, and also if you've got some really dark feelings, speaking to Samaritans can really help you in that as well. So please, whatever you do something. Speak to someone.
That's if you're feeling red. But part of checking in with you, if you're feeling amber, that means you're feeling okay.
Yeah, you're okay.
You're okay. You're not like at your worst, but you're not at your best.
Yeah.
So what can we do, Hettie, if you're feeling amber?
When you're feeling amber, it's important to think about what you can do for yourself. Because in red, you need other people to support you, but in amber, there's things you can do for yourself. So for me, putting things in place that I know are going to help me are really good, but particularly things that I actually enjoy anyway, because you're more likely to do it.
Yeah.
So when I'm feeling okay, but I want to feel a bit better, I tend to hang out with you, because we're married, we're best friends, So we might have a film night, or play a game, or go for a walk, go for a meal, things like that. Or as I said, I might phone my mum, or do some physical activity. I know that really helps me, and it really helps me thinking about the food that I put into my body. Some foods make me feel good. I found that sugar does not make me feel good. I feel like, so I'm trying to not eat that as much. So it's important to do that. And for some people who are like, I don't know where to start with 2 minutes. So if you want to come up with a positive habit that you do that will help yourself, just start with 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe run for 2 minutes. Yeah. Or 2 minutes of squats, 2 minutes of reading.
Well, maybe for you, it's just having a bit of downtime, a bit of time to rest and chill.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the reasons why we've tried to do our chill out music live on Sunday evenings on our YouTube channel, which you can also watch back at any time. We do it for an hour in case anyone really, really needs to chill out for an hour, or put it on whilst you're doing something else, just to be a bit more relaxing. But maybe just 2 minutes of that might be worth stopping and pausing and chilling for a bit. So you can go check out that if you want. But lastly, if you are, when we check in, you're feeling green, then that means you are amazing. You are doing proper great. You are super happy. All is good in your world right now. However, that doesn't mean necessarily that everyone around you is also feeling that way, because actually we should always be looking out for the needs of other people, because actually, if you're feeling great, that means that you're in a place to help others. That means that you have some positivity to give to someone else, which is really, really important. It might be friends, family, someone close to you that you could look out for, or it might be someone that you don't even know. Perhaps you could give food to a food bank. There's drop-off points in pretty much all the supermarkets, I think, where you can drop off food for a food bank to support someone else who probably might not be feeling so green as you right now. But even educating ourselves on how other people might be doing. Maybe if you've got friends that are struggling with their mental health or well-being, our Real Talk series has some really good sessions on there about anxiety, about depression, about loss, self-harm, and we're going to try and add some more sessions onto that as well soon. So there's all sorts of things that you can do if you're feeling green to go and share your greenness with someone else.
Yeah. So think right now about how you're doing and what you're going to do about it. If you're red, you get some support from someone else. If you're amber, you do things to help yourself. And if you're green, you help someone else. And please go and do it, because it will help you this week.
Great. So that is our little check-in. I hope you've enjoyed checking in with us. And we will hopefully see you very, very soon.
If you dig this video, don't forget to let us know by dropping us a like, or maybe even tagging a friend in the comments or something like that. And also, don't forget to follow us, because that is super important, by going to searching on Instagram at safespace_Southport, and you can follow us. That'd be really great. You'll never miss anything else then, unless maybe it's on YouTube, and you should go and subscribe on YouTube to our YouTube channel, where there's all sorts of great stuff on there too, especially on the run up to Christmas. You do not want to miss out. See you soon. Bye!